Hello everybody, happy Friday. I wanted to come on here last night, but it just did not work out, and clearly I'm gonna need to get Coco. You can see her. She is teething. She is not sleeping, so none of us are sleeping. So it's just a great time here. But hold on a second. Come here, please. I wanted to, so I was planning on, once I knew I wasn't going to come on here last night, I was like, okay, well, I'll save it for Friday. And then earlier today, our CEO actually came on, and it just kind of lined up perfectly with what I was going to talk about anyways. So I definitely took notes, especially after I watched him and whatnot. But I wanted to really talk about an opportunity because it is, I guess, near and dear to my heart. Oh yeah, first of all, I just curled my hair with my straightener for the first time ever. It's not like, I mean, it was the first time I've ever done it, so it wasn't perfect by any means, but I was pretty happy with how it came out. I feel like it's flat and it's full of of dry shampoo, and I don't know the last time that it's been washed, but but I curled it and I was pretty excited about that. So there's that. But I wanted to, I guess the reason that I always feel so led to share this opportunity and talk about it, a couple of reasons. One, I get people in my inbox that say, I want to join because I want to make money, and they want all the details. So I thought that this would be a really good updated video of all the good to know details, you know, kind of as a reference video, if you will. And secondly, I wanted to share it, or I enjoy sharing this opportunity way more than I've ever been able to share another opportunity, because this is it's the highest paying company in this industry. And I have been in the industry for a little over 3 years now. Since I joined the industry, I've left my full-time job. So sometimes, like right now, I will code seasonal, which is very part-time seasonal. I did it last fall too. But typically, like the rest of the year, this is it for me. This is my full-time job. And with it being the highest paid company in the industry, it's just crazy to me, because for the first 3 years that I was in this industry, my mindset was always set on making sure my sales were so high. Like, I used to sell $2,000 easily in a month, and that's what I strived for. And you know, with it being holiday season, it's fourth quarter in, you know, sales world, it's a huge deal here. And holiday, or fourth quarter, which is holiday season, is where everyone makes their biggest paychecks. It's just, as long as you are working your business, I will say that. You obviously can't just sign up and then do absolutely nothing, because your paycheck will result in that. It'll show what you're doing. And so everyone always makes their highest paychecks in network marketing at holiday time. That's what I've always done. People on my team have always kind of fell into that category. And I have already made, I'm trying to think, June, July, August, September. I technically don't have September's check yet, but I already know what I made. And just for the 4 months that I've been here, I've made well over any holiday pay that I ever made before in the last 3 years where I was. And it's crazy to me, because I was always so set on having my sales be super, super high, and what can I do to make sure that my sales are high, they stay high, how can I consistently get there? Like, it was hard work. And I'm telling you, like, just since I've been here, I haven't had a month where I've sold $2,000 in 1 month yet. And my paychecks have tripled every single month. They are 3 times the amount of what they used to be. And I'm selling less than what I used to sell. And that is like the biggest no-brainer to me as to why I have to share this. And it's just like, there's so many things that fall into sharing it. You know, I always have to think back to where I was before, and obviously it was a great stepping stone for me. I learned a ton. It, but the current opportunity that I have, it's $20 to join. $20. That's it. You do have the opportunity to purchase a product kit when you're signing up, so that's important to know if that's what you're going to do. Let's say you go to my website and you click the sign up at the top and you choose the influencer option instead of the customer. So it'll have you pay your $20, and then from there you can add on a product kit. There's actually several now. There's one for $50, there's one for $125, and then there's a kit for $200. I believe the $200 kit, it's at like a 65% discount with the products that are already in it. So if you sell everything that comes in that kit, you're gonna make over $400 just cash, just from whatever came in your box. They're all full-size products. And something that's super, super cool. So if you sign up with the $200 kit, you automatically earn a 3% pay raise for that month, just already. So you have just earned your first pay raise. You just hit our welcome program. It qualified you for that. Look at her. She's falling asleep. She is teething so, so bad. I feel so bad for her. But it's exhausting, but I still feel really, really bad for her. So that was it with the product kits. You don't have to get a product kit. If you're like, well, I can't afford any of the other kits right now, like $20 is all I've got. That's all that you need. That is literally all you need to get started. I meant to have my product kit with me, but yeah, I don't have it right now. So, but in that box, it's just a little box that you'll get for the $20. You get some catalogs, you get a couple different business catalogs that really break down the business for you. You will get foundation samples, mainly of the Stay Matte foundation. You'll get CC and BB cream foundations, or samples. And I want to say the keratin hairline, you'll get some foundation or samples of that. So, you get your website, obviously, in your back office. There are no monthly fees. There are no yearly fees. That's with $20. And then if that's what you wanted to do, then you could just build your kit on your own, because you are, again, going to get your products at 50% off. So, I personally chose the $200 kit because I joined at the end of the month, and I wanted to get in the welcome program, and I had never had any of the products before, so I really wanted to see like what everything was and what all I was going to get. If I were going to do it over, I probably would have got the 50 or the 125 kit and just built my own collection from there, because I still spent like a lot more after the 200 just to get my own foundation and my own personal products. But on the flip side, I sold a lot that came in my kit, so it's not like I was really out a lot of money or much at all. So that is that, which to me, it's like the business plan, the way that your pay increases go, everything counts towards your group volume, which is what your pay increase. I'm not even going to go into that because I'm going to get sidetracked, and if you are literally just interested in joining, it's going to get it's going to get crazy. So I already said you get half off your own products. And then what I really wanted to talk to you about is what I heard from our CEO today. He like really pinpointed like the 6 main reasons of why you should be with pharmacy. And I already told you it's 4th quarter, so this is winning season. Like if you are serious about making money, you need to be here. You need to be here with us. Like right now, you need to get off of here and go sign up, and then you can come back and finish getting more information if you want. But the number one reason that he gave for why pharmacy is the opportunity plan, just our business plan in general. It's huge, and it is the most aggressive compensation plan in America right now. How cool is that? It is the most aggressive compensation plan in America right now. You start off making a flat 50%. 50% as soon as you join. Sign up for $20 and you start making 50%. That's it. Like, and then the pay raises will start increasing as soon as you hit that $200 mark. So again, if you've got some extra cash and you want to buy that $200 kit, especially right now with it being the beginning of the month, boom, you joined, you've got everything that you need to get started. You now have a 3% in pay raise, which start working your business now and you'll very easily end at a 6 or 9 or 12% pay raise, if not higher. If not higher. I forget what I ended my first month in, but maybe it was 18%. I had 18% in June, that's what it was, or 18 or 22% pay raise, and then every month after that I've had a 25% pay raise and hit director, which I've never done in the 3 years where I was before. This business plan is made, it's literally made for you to win as soon as you start working. That's important to me, and I don't want to say as soon as you sign up, because I feel like people sign up and they expect like magical things to happen, and magical things don't happen unless you put in the work for them to happen. But that's pretty intense. So now on top of my 50%, I get 25% a bonus. There are 7 main ways that we get paid, 7. So that was the biggest reason. Like, our compensation plan, again, it's the most aggressive compensation plan in America right now. So there's that. I mean, and then if you need more reasons, the rest of them were our products. So if you've never caught one of my videos where I talk about our products before, our products, they're actually produced in Pharma City, which is based in Turkey. It's a factory and our headquarters. So it's just one single plant there, and then obviously the variety of our products, the good quality, and they're affordable. They are affordable because we're an integrated company, okay? Right there in Pharma City. We make everything from the ingredients to the packaging. We don't have to, put in the cost of all these middlemen, all these third-party vendors that are going to make our packages or get specific ingredients for us. We do it all. We are family owned and operated, which that's one of the other steps. So some of my stuff is going to be, kind of put together, but it all goes together. So everything is just, the integrity is huge there. The other thing was the service quality, our shipping time. So I believe he said in April and May, we had like another huge hyper growth. We've only been in the US for a year and a half. Okay. But they have over 70 years in the industry as a whole. So a year and a half, which I think back when I first joined my last company, we were new. We were only a couple years old. Okay. So not far off from where I am with this company right now. And there were a lot of kinks to be worked out, which is normal. It's not shaming anyone or anything. It is normal. When you're starting something new, you're going to have a lot of kinks to work out. And I'm telling you, the progress that this company has made in just a year and a half it's way, way ahead of where I used to be. And they are able to have that rapid growth because they've been in the industry for over 70 years. So that is a huge, huge, huge thing. Like, they've been in it long enough to where they already know like the ins and outs. They already know how to keep their influencers engaged. They already know how to keep their customer base thriving and excited. Like, we are, what was the other thing that he said? Before I get too sidetracked, we launch products. This was the other thing that he knew. We launch products quicker than any other direct sales company in the industry. And we have launched new products, several new products, every single month that I've been here. Every single month. Just this month alone, it's only the 2nd of October. We've already launched a limited edition October themed eyeshadow palette, and then we just launched, I think there's 6 or 7 brand new like moisturizing nude lip gloss shades that are beautiful, and we have way more coming this month alone. So every single month it's something fresh, it's something exciting. So that already puts us at the top of, in the direct sales world as far as being able to launch products the quickest. But back to our service quality, our shipping time. So there for a while we had a hyper growth, which was it was literally going through the pandemic. We're going through a hyper growth. Our shipping department can't keep up because orders are coming in so quick. But now our shipping time is finally caught back up, and orders are shipping out within 24 hours. they're shipping out within 24 hours now, which I think is pretty incredible. Customer service as well, they took a hit, especially during the pandemic. We were blowing up, like, as it's starting, like, we are getting busier and busier and busier here. So our customer service, I mean, it used to call and it was like you almost had to press the number for them to call you back because they were so busy. But now they're answering their calls and their messages within a minute, like 1 to 2 minutes. They're able to basically get your ticket resolved, which is also really incredible. Our out of stock percentage is less than 1%. So, and that ties back to us being an integrated company. Okay, and what I mean by that is when something goes out of stock, we make everything. So if something's out, they've already made it, or they're in the process of making more, and we get it pretty darn quick. What is it? September is when our new device, it's like what am I trying to say? A massage facial cleanser, little massaging device. We launched that last month. It sold out. So instead of having to wait months and months and months to get it back, waiting on third-party vendors, being slowed down by other people's shipping and whatnot, it's coming back this month because we're in charge of all of that. So we don't have all those third-party vendors, which, by the way, that massaging cleansing device, it's supposed to be super, super good for cleaning your pores. It's half the price of what other retailers are selling there for. And if you're an influencer, you're getting yours for half of that because, again, we get 50% off of everything. And then the other thing that he said was, obviously, we're a family company. So family comes first. We're family owned. We're family operated. It's a safe company. We've been around for 70 years, which he said is huge. What did he say? My writing got sloppy because I had cocoa and trying to keep pressing pause. Oh, a huge history and a huge know-how when it comes to the industry because, again, it's not going to take us years to come to the U.S. and open a new company and have to figure out all these new kinks. They might run into kinks, sure, but they've been in the industry for so long. Give them a week or a month and boom, issue resolved. So if you have been in the network marketing or direct sales industry, kinks happen and you get frustrated. And here it's like, if you get frustrated about something, it's fixed before you can even, put too much thought into it, which is really, really cool. And obviously they're a global company. That was something that I already touched on as well, which is a huge reason, again, as to why they're growing so rapidly. We're in 125 different countries. So it's not just like we've only been around for a year and a half, like here in the U.S. We've been around for 70 years. And then number 6, which I already said, but I'll say it again, is that we launch products quicker than any other direct sales company in the industry. We're launching them quicker. So we are launching them quicker. We have the highest paid direct sales company model out there. And I forget what the third one was. Oh yeah, well that kind of ties into having the most aggressive compensation plan. Their focus is on innovation. They want to keep up with the latest trends and be in the know-how of everything, with technology especially. Technology is huge, so pharmacy is already, in the know-how with all of that. Our pharmacy app is coming really soon, which will be for influencers and customers as well, which is great because I've already had some of my customers asking me if there's an easy app to, place all their orders, and there are. And I think that those were our biggest things. I really do. There's just always something exciting and fresh happening here. I don't feel like I ever really talked about the opportunity where I was before until there was this special incentive to do so, or I was trying to get a bunch of people to join me. I kind of felt like I needed to, or I had to at that time. I don't feel like it came as natural as it does now because this opportunity is incredible. And if you are a woman or a man, because we've got plenty of men here too, and you need extra money, you need to be here. It's so much more than makeup. So I get so tired of people telling me that I don't wear makeup very often, or I only wear makeup once a month. My hair is dirty right now. I literally just put makeup on for the first time today just to do a video, just so I would look halfway decent, threw some clothes on. I get it. I don't wear makeup every single day. I don't. But we've got makeup, skincare. The men can focus on the men's line. You can focus on the home cleaning line. There's a baby line if you've got babies. Everyone cleans their house, so grab some of the cleaning supplies. When you're an influencer, you get those for 50% off. You can't go anywhere else and get those prices for that clean of a product anywhere else. So you can run with it that way. There's just so many different ways that you can run with it. Have your spouse or your partner, you know, throw in some lip gloss and mascara for you to take a picture of and show your network. Like, don't be ashamed to make some money. Like, you can do it here. And the thing that I love most is that there are no monthly or yearly fees. So if it's a month that you're just not really feeling into it, you're not going to have to pay for it, which is, it's huge. And there's just so many perks to being here. And, you know, something that I talked to my husband about is how much I stressed about money, like the beginning of this year, and especially like January and February. February is when I had Coco. So January, I was just super pregnant and not feeling it. Like, I didn't feel creative. I didn't want to do anything. I was just tired. And then obviously February came, had Coco, and it was hard afterwards because you've got a newborn. So the last thing that you really want to do if you have a minute to spare is throw some makeup on or talk to anybody about a skincare regimen. And my paycheck suffered because of it, like, tremendously. And here it's so funny because it's literally been one thing after another since I've joined, and mainly it's been because of her and getting sick every single month from mastitis. I had that in June, I had it in July, had it in August. Plus there were other little things that were going on in the mix behind the scenes with us that were just making it really hard for me to be where I needed to be for my business and to kind of feel like I'm being all in and doing all the things. And my paycheck is still growing. My team is still growing. And that to me is just so much confirmation that I'm exactly where I need to be. I made the move that I needed to move, and it is something that I prayed about since last fall. And you know, it's one of those things where it's like, well, gosh, I wish I would have done this sooner and I wouldn't have felt like I was struggling so much when I was pregnant. But everything happens for a reason. I learned through that season that I went through, and now it's like I'm being rewarded so much. It's like I worked my butt off for 3 years and I'm finally being rewarded the way that I deserve to be rewarded. And that's something that I can proudly say, is that I'm finally being paid my worth. I'm finally like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm like, man, I don't know why I didn't do it sooner, but now I'm here to tell you that this is where it's at. It is where it's at, and our prices are insanely affordable. And if you can't afford it, then you can get them for 50% off. And the biggest thing, it's like, with our products compared to what you would buy elsewhere, is that they are European standards. So they do pass all of those European tests that have to be passed. You know, unlike here in the US, they don't have those standards as far as their makeup and skincare goes. So was it something that I was nervous to do? Absolutely. I was terrified. I felt like I stopped breathing for like a month straight before I did it, just trying to contemplate, what do I do? Do I leave a steady pay? It's not great pay, but it's steady, so at least I know what I'm getting just about every month. Do I leave my team? They love it here. I loved it there. My customers were extremely, extremely, extremely loyal. How do I tell them that I'm leaving something that they love as well? But I just did it. I had to stop caring about what everyone else was going to think. I had to stop caring about everyone else because my bills weren't being paid. Like, my needs were not being met where I was. It didn't matter. It seemed like in the end, it made me feel bad because it's like, here I have these people who are supporting me month after month after month because they want to support me, but I'm barely making ends meet. And it's like, after a while, you gotta pull the plug, and that's what I had to do. And my customers that have came with me so far have been very, very pleased. and loving everything. I've since been able to, have new customers start following me because they're products that they can afford, finally. I've had so many people message me when I first joined saying that they're so glad that I switched companies because they wanted to support me for so long, but they couldn't justify the prices. And now they are excited that they get to support me. And that's exciting to me. It makes you feel good when you actually do something for yourself. So, I don't know. I just think that everyone should be here. And if you are having doubts, if you are having the fear, it is so normal. It is so freaking normal. But you just have to do it. And you're never gonna know what happens until you do it. If you're doing it for fun, like, that's fine. There are people here that are here for so many different reasons. I've got girls on my team that are literally here for the discount. They're like, I'm just here because I want my mascara for $4 instead of $9 or whatever. So, and that's why they're here, and that's perfectly fine. But I've also got runners on my team, and they're pretty darn incredible, and they've come a long way just in the short time that they've been here. And it's just a lot of fun. So I'm gonna wrap this up though, because I feel like I'm winded, and I'm afraid I'm gonna start getting sidetracked if I stay on here and start talking about things that are irrelevant. And maybe try to sit down and rock her since she's clearly out. And maybe this is what I should have done earlier. This is how I can get her to go to sleep from now on. I'm just gonna come on here and and talk to you guys. She's like out. Out. I did take her to her doctor today to see if her ears were infected, because I know she's teething so bad, but she's just been pulling at her ears more than normal, and her oils that I use haven't really been working, but they said she's fine.
She's very fine.
And he has been driving me crazy.
Bonkers.
So crazy.
Crazy. She's crazy.
I am crazy. I probably am crazy.
She's asleep.
Yes.
Hi, baby.
There she goes. She can hear her brother. Leave her be.
Oi.
All right. Well, I hope you guys have a great Friday. If you have any questions at all regarding the business side of pharmacy, if you need help signing up, or if you just need help picking out products, I am here for you. Bye, guys.